One of the most highly anticipated game releases gamers are looking forward to this year is WB Games Montreal's Gotham Knights. Based on the promotional videos and teasers, fans speculate how Nightwing is connected to Gotham Knights' Court of Owls. For today's video, we'll be discussing what his character's relationship is as the Gray Son of Gotham, and more, so keep on watching. First, what's the connection between Nightwing and Gotham's Court of Owls? As of recently, fans are speculating how the game's storyline will be seeing how the Court of Owls is highlighted as the main villain of the game, although we've seen Mr. Freeze in the promo video. From what we've seen, the Court of Owls has taken an interest in Nightwing, the first Robin, who's also leading Gotham's defenders, but in contrast to Batman's tactical leadership, he has more of a caring and sympathetic tone. Since he's the oldest among his peers, there's pressure to bear more responsibility in defending Gotham, especially now that the Court of Owls has returned to claim their home. But the question is, why do they want Nightwing? There are a variety of ways the story could dive into if the developers are tapping into the source material. We may see Nightwing suffer an identity crisis as the story progresses, but several companies chose to remove Nightwing's Son of Gotham storyline. As we all know, Dick Grayson, known for his role as the first Robin that later became a solo vigilante and took the name Nightwing, is one of the most beloved characters in the whole Batman universe. Before being adopted by Bruce Wayne, he and his family were part of a small traveling circus called Haley's Circus, where the family was known as the Flying Graysons. Unfortunately, both John and Mary Grayson died during their performance when a mobster named Tony Zuko sabotaged their trapeze line that led to their death, leaving Dick as an orphan at the age of 8. Bruce Wayne, who was a part of the audience that night, immediately stepped forward and adopted Dick, which led him to become the first Robin. However, Dick's storyline could take a different turn in Gotham Knights, especially since several plots suggest Dick could have been taken as part of the Court of Owls in the comics. In the new Batman 52, Haley's Circus made an arrangement with the Court of Owls, wherein young children who have shown promising mental and physical abilities are selected and given to the Court of Owls when they return to Gotham, which makes Dick Grayson. The chosen child will be trained to succeed as their active Talon, but with Bruce Wayne adopting Dick first, the Court's plan is already thwarted. The Talons are the Court's assassination group, who do most of the dirty work and are only loyal to the Court. If the game chose to follow the new Batman 52 storyline, then it would make sense for the Court of Owls to seek Nightwing as their successor and try to get him to work on their side, seeing how impressive he grew up from being the first Robin to becoming a solo vigilante with one of the best combat skills and acrobatic prowesses. But that's not the only connection Nightwing has to the Court of Owls. Next, William Cobb, one of the Court of Owls' greatest Talons. In the comics, it's also revealed that Nightwing has a familial connection within the Court of Owls, unlike the other playable characters. The Court of Owls' greatest Talon, William Cobb, is Dick's paternal great-grandfather. But who is William Cobb? William Cobb, who later became Talon, was employed in Haley's Circus after he saved the circus's owner, Nathaniel Haley, from being robbed by thugs. He became a juggler, then later on a knife thrower, which earned him celebrity status in Gotham. After returning to Gotham after touring, he fell in love with Amelia Crown, who is the heir to one of Gotham's 5 families. The two began courting each other despite Amelia's father's disapproving of their union. Nevertheless, they got married and conceived a son before their wedding. Amelia's father, Burton Crown, intervened with the ceremony by telling William he wasn't good enough for his daughter. Devastated at the event, Nathaniel convinced William to do extra work for him and his upper-class friends in their secret society, which was later identified as the Court of Owls. William was then given an electrum implant and embedded it within his body, giving him enhanced physiology, reduced aging, and a healing factor that made him the newest Talon for the court. After Amelia gave birth to their son, William broke into the Crown estate to steal their child and brought him to Haley's Circus, where he agreed with Nathaniel that the circus would be used to breed the ultimate Talons for the court, which he called the Gray Son of Gotham, which became the surname of John Grayson, the father of Dick. As Talon, William Cobb is credited for the fall of many Waynes, and it's possible that he may be responsible for the death of Bruce Wayne in Gotham Knights. If he does make an appearance in the game, then there's a high chance that he'll do his best to kidnap Nightwing for the Court of Owls. What is the prophecy surrounding the Gray Son of Gotham? With all these pieces of information, the most significant connection Nightwing has to the Court of Owls is the Gray Son of Gotham prophecy. According to the court, this chosen individual is destined to become the greatest Talon, and based on Nightwing's work background and history, he is believed to be the primary target of the Owls. There's a storyline in the comics that followed this plot, wherein the Court of Owls started eliminating all the high-ranking members of Gotham society, which also included Bruce Wayne. During an assassination attempt to kill the mayor, Nightwing managed to kill the Talon sent to kill him, and ended up fighting William Cobb. Inevitably, Nightwing overpowered William, where soon after, he took over Haley's Circus to avoid the exploitation of gifted children. But everything we shared with you today is nothing but speculation, since WB Montreal hasn't revealed revealed other official information, especially with Gotham Knights' storyline. Regardless, at least we gave you an idea of what we think would happen in the game. Next, the Court of Owls. A quick rundown. The Court of Owls, otherwise known as the Parliament of Owls and the Tribe of Judas, is a mysterious organization that is believed to be the one that controlled Gotham City for centuries, thus holding enormous power within the city from the shadows. They're characterized by their owl masks to hide their identity, but the majority of the organization's members are actually mutated humans and owl hybrids with distorted faces and long claws. The Talons are the assassination branch of the group and are kept asleep in the inner sanctum until they are roused to do the organization's bidding, usually for battle, which may be the adversaries of the Bat family in Gotham Knights. The Court of Owls was believed to be a fable within Gotham City and spoken in hushed tones, but they made their presence known when Bruce Wayne announced his intention to reshape Gotham City for the future, attracting the court's attention. A Talon sent a warning message to Bruce that read, "Beware the Court of Owls that watches all the time, ruling Gotham from a shadow perch, behind granite and lime. They watch you at your hearth, they watch you in your bed. Speak not a whispered word of them, or they'll send the Talon for your head." The Court of Owls has eyes and ears everywhere and has infiltrated every part of Gotham, even in Alan Wayne Trust, the company of the late Alan Wayne, Bruce's father. Like Bruce, he also believed that the Court of Owls was real and feared the group, and other storylines even said that the Owls were responsible for the death of Bruce's parents. Lastly, Gotham Knights. What is the video game all about? Gotham Knights is one of the most highly anticipated video games set to debut this year. In Gotham Knights, players can choose among the 4 playable characters in the game, namely Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Robin, to defend Gotham City in Batman's stead. The game takes place at the time in Gotham City after Batman's death that left the 4 members of the Bat family to work together to maintain peace at Gotham to continue Batman's legacy. The official synopsis of the game read, "Batman is dead. A new expansive criminal underworld has swept the streets of Gotham City. It is now up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin, to protect Gotham, bring hope to its citizens, discipline to its cops, and fear to its criminals. From solving mysteries that connect the darkest chapters in the city's history to defeating notorious villains in epic confrontations, you must evolve into the new Dark Knight and save the streets from descent into chaos." Gotham Knights was first revealed during the DC FanDome back in August 2020 and was initially set to debut back in 2021, but was postponed until 2022. So far, there's no official announcement on when the game will be released, but we'll keep you updated as soon as we got news. And with that, we're wrapping up today's episode about Nightwing's connection to Gotham Knights' Court of Owls. Are you just as excited as we are for the game's release? Which of the 4 playable characters are you eager to try? Let us know in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on. We'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.